Hi, my name's Tony and I'm from the Sup Company, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about the all-new Fanatic 78B. So here it is, brand new for 2021, the Fanatic 78B, and it is a superb board, not only in performance but also aesthetics. And the reason for such a striking colourway, well, it's to celebrate Fanatic's 40th anniversary. And you might be out there saying, 40 years in Sup? Well, Fanatic actually are a hugely successful windsurfing brand, and that's their 40-year anniversary that they're celebrating. It kind of alludes to the abilities of the Bee and just how versatile it is, but we'll come on to that in just a moment. But in the flesh, it looks absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that's coming across on camera. So the Fanatic Bee, where does it fit kind of in the range? And Fanatic, a couple of years ago, they did a version of their very popular stubby shape, which was a foil variant that could also be windsurfed. For reason unbeknown to us, they decided to drop that from the range just as foiling, particularly in Europe, was kind of catching on. Windsurfing then just emerged and exploded, and it's kind of been a board that's been missing in the Fanatic lineup, something that was as versatile as the stubby was. The great thing with the Bee though, what their designer Sky Solbach has put into the Bee, is really all of that DNA, but his twist, and then added even more versatility in that the board is a true 4-in-1 shape. So overall, the Bee at 7'8" and 30.75 inches wide with 120 litres of volume will work for a huge range of people across all of the 4 sports that it's actually encompassing in this one board. So let's run you through from the nose down to the tail, as we do in all of our Sup Company videos. And one of the very notable things about the Bee is just how quickly it fills out to its full width of 30.75 inches wide, and that's due to its overall very parallel design. That is going to provide you, regardless of the sport that you're undertaking with the Bee, is a lot of stability. As we work our way there across the top of the board, we come to the deck pad, a nice diamond cut deck pad with a crocodile skin type finish on there. It's quite deep grooves in the diamond cut, and it's going to prove to be very comfortable underfoot for you. Most noticeably though, in the forward section of the deck pad, we have a proper US fin box. Fanatic took the decision early on with this board to do away with a single female thread that could go in there and fix you with the windsurfing point. But ultimately, with a proper US fin box, you've got a room for adjustment in there as well if windsurfing is your thing. As you start to come back down the board though, another striking thing in the deck pad is we have 4 attachment points for the 4 foot straps that are included with the Bee. Really good quality foot straps, very comfortable once they are over the top of your feet. But they are there for whether you're windsurfing or if you're going to foil strapped as well, you've got that option. Nice, deep, comfortable carry handle as well. It's going to give you a lot of control over the Bee. The one thing I would say with the Bee that kind of took us off guard a little bit was it's a little bit of weight to the Bee that perhaps we weren't expecting. But I'd say that would allude to just how well built the board is and how strong it is. And you can see that Fanatic have integrated their VectorNet technology and they've exposed it under the paintwork all over the entire board. So you can be confident in that this board is a very strong bit of kit. The deck pad itself though then runs off, and you can see that the edges fold over into the side of the rails, and they're going to prove very comfortable underfoot when you are riding strapped, and give you a lot of confidence in order to apply pressure in the straps. If you're riding the board though strapless, and if you're just using it overall as a surf shape, then there's a really nice kick pad on the back there as well, rounding out the board and its tail in this swallow tail finish. So let's take the Bee and then just roll it over onto its deck, and then you'll see very clearly just how well shaped and thought out the board is. The nice thing with the Bee and its overall length, and with this slight bit of nose rocker, is that if you are foiling with the board, there's enough length in it that if you are starting out foiling, that is going to catch you and give you enough room for some touchdowns. You're not going to pearl the nose, and you're going to recover back up onto the foil. But with its overall length of 7'8" as well, it's not so long that once you are up and foiling that there's a massive amount of swing weight out front that's going to really start to cause you some issues and make everything a little bit more sluggish and less responsive. Very subtle double concave on the Bee itself, which just encourages it to release from the water as you are coming up on those foils, and then working its way back down to a nice, very flat section as you're coming across the twin US box. And the twin US box is pretty much industry standard now if you are into foiling and you're looking to mount a top plate. Nice thruster configuration on the back with Fanatic's 5-inch honeycomb fins included. So if you're looking for a hugely capable one board solution that does it all, that you want to fit in your van or pop on the top of the roof of your car, then the Fanatic Bee has to be on your shortlist. The amount of effort and time that Sky and the team at Fanatic have put into this board is really clear to see in its overall design. It's absolutely superb. So if you want a 4-in-1, you've got to put the Fanatic Bee on your shortlist. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. If you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, make sure you subscribe up here, but why not check out our next video up here.